We never play bad games on this show. We're always playing good games like Kirby and Zelda and Blink's the Time Sweeper, the classics. So we wanted to take a break from all of the fantastic pieces of art that we look at every other week on our show and just, roll up our pants legs and get knee deep in some steaming video game fecal debris. Yes, finally, for maybe the first time ever, we play video games considered to be the worst ever. Nikki drops a motorcycle on a monkey, and that's a crime in my book, young lady. You're going to PSPrison. It's Dragonball Evolution. Cody gets stomped to death by horses. Should have listened to that fortune teller in Athena. And I play what some scientists would classify as a video game, and others would classify as a big poopy dooky pile in big rigs over-the-road racing. All of this, and we talk about Fork Knife, the game that kids love and the olds don't get. And I'm the olds. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 135. I jumped, I kicked, and I felt sad after. I hope next week we can get back to playing good games, though. We play the good games all the time, stuff like Sonic, Mario, Castlevania. So next week, tune in. We're going to be playing Sonic 2006, Mario Teaches Typing, and Castlevania Judgment. It's the fighting game for the Wii. I've never played any of them, but as my hero Bubsy might say, what could possibly go wrong?
YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, starring Cody Coleman, Nikki Wright, Matt Crua, and no one else. Cartridge Blowers. Hello everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright.
Hello.
And Matt Crua.
I like Nikki's pause to smile and then say hello.
It's very, very newsy. Very good job. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you guys can never see it, but whenever I'm
professional, damn it.
Oh, I
That's
agree.
not my level.
I can't.
I know.
Can't.
Bad.
Terrible.
Yeah. Matt, every time I'm doing the introductions, Matt is always in the corner of my screen mocking me.
Oh, no, stop, please. It's Matt and Nikki. You have not noticed?
That's true. Well, it is every time you.
I feel like Nikki does it more than me.
A couple of weeks I've hopped on board. So
I missed it this week.
You guys are bad friends. I have to stop hanging out with you.
I get that.
Show over. So bye guys. So this is the show where in the second half we play video games based around a theme. And this week the theme is going to be the worst games ever. So if the game appeared on a worst list, we could play it. So yeah. I guess look forward to watching some real shit games. But until then, you can watch us just talk and jabber along. You can see the edited footage every other week on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/YNINpod. Or you can watch us live all those weeks that we aren't putting out the edited show on twitch.tv/cartridge blowers. Let's put it there. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
We'll fix it in post.
Nice.
Yeah.
Probably
won't. No. So yeah. Anyway, it's been like 3 weeks since we did one of these.
Yeah.
Schedules.
I missed you guys.
Dude, it's been forever.
We're here though.
Together again at last. All the warm and fuzzies.
Ready to talk about video games with my friends.
I look forward to it. In fact, like Matt, you probably played some shit. I didn't really. What did you play?
I suppose we're talking like actual newer video games. I don't know if I talked about it. Did I talk about Octopath last time?
A little bit. You said that you've been really enjoying it.
Yeah, so I've been playing Octopath Traveler on the Switch. visual props help. Some people are dumb, and still been kind of going through that. I'm really liking the pacing of the game. I've been kind of using that to stream when I don't have as much time to stream. Because
Why is that?
Because it's just like nice little chunks. I don't know.
Yeah?
It just seems to work out that way. It takes me about an hour 15-ish to get through each character's chapters, and I kind of just love the sort of predictability of that length.
It's like the fun size video game.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly. Yeah. And some of the characters that I've met since the last time we talked are really, really cool. I really liked Primrose's story, where she is sort of just mistreated by this guy and then gets righteous vengeance upon him, and it fucking rules.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome to watch.
Yeah, Nikki was in the stream for that one, and like she just fucking murders this asshole dude who was like maybe one of the easily most hateable characters in any video game ever.
Ah, cool.
And I really like the character I met in the last stream, which is Alphen, who is a apothecary, which is like a sort of medicinal healer type of guy.
Did you say Alvin or Alphen?
Alphen with an F.
Like Melmax?
He's not a chipmunk. Yes, Alf plus Alvin is Alphen.
Okay, cool.
And he's an apothecary, and he just seems kind of like the nicest dude ever.
Yeah?
Yeah, he just is like, I just want to go and help everybody with all their problems. That's his story. Like, Primrose wants, she wants revenge, and Ulbrich wants to find and regain his honor, and Tressa wants capitalism, and Alphen just wants to be cool to everybody and chillax, brah. And I really identify with that.
Yeah, no, I've always said Matt is the sweetest, nicest person in the known universe.
Thank you, by the way, for telling the truth.
Yeah.
And preaching force to the choir, who all know this fact. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm playing Octopath, and of course, I also got the first half of the Mega Man X collection on Switch.
How's that?
Haven't been streaming that, but I've been playing it in kind of spare time. It's Mega Man X games. If you
Are
like
they good
Mega
ports or?
They're pretty direct ports, honestly.
Oh, good.
There's awesome. Not much changes. Whereas the Mega Man X or the regular Mega Man collection on Switch has a rewind feature and all kinds of bells and whistles. This is pretty straightforward. Only thing it's got is an easy mode if you're a loser. But other than that, they're pretty much straightforward ports, which is good for the classics like Mega Man X 1, 2, and 3, and bad for games like Mega Man X 6 and 7.
What's the one that introduces Axel?
I think 7.
Okay, yeah, I didn't care for that one.
6 and 7 are fucking hot garbage pieces of crap games that should just be burned from the planet. They're terrible and they're bad.
All right, let's create a new ET pit and throw all copies in there.
I love creating new ET pits wherever I go. Thank you. And then I've been doing, I think last time we talked about SNES and XS, where I've been streaming lots and lots of Super Nintendo games.
You were jamming out not that long ago.
What does that mean?
You were getting ready to the jam, the NBA jam.
Yeah, so currently we are on game number 25, NBA Jam, which I'm pretty happy with getting to 25 games in about 2.5 weeks.
And you're beating all of them, right?
Yeah, for sure. NBA Jam is, I'll probably beat it tomorrow. It's really easy. I don't, like last night I was talking to the chat about, I want to say like anime. I think they had asked me about anime and I was talking about anime or something, and I didn't pay attention to the game and I beat the other team by 50 points.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, maybe that is an easy game.
NBA Jam's AI is broken. The original NBA Jam. Tournament Edition kind of ups things a little bit. And that's the one I had as a kid. I had Tournament Edition. But yeah, so I played a lot of different games just to kind of cover ones that have been done since our last show. I think last time I had just finished Mega Man X, oddly enough. No, I did the Great Waldo Search last time too. So we were probably on like Mega Man Soccer, maybe. So I've done like Mario's Missing, Wheel of Fortune, Clay Fighter, Maui Mallard, Super Solitaire for Super Nintendo, Tetris 2, the sequel to Tetris, which is not very much like Tetris at all. Jurassic Park, which was just a fucking horror show.
Man, the Jurassic Park games were pretty much all shit. Like,
yeah, I don't know how you make I mean, I feel like that would be a pretty easy game to make.
Right?
I don't know. I feel like that's a slam dunk.
Speaking of Clay Fighter, did you know that was the game, or I heard this trivia fact, that was the very first video game with vocals in their music?
I did.
That's pretty weird history.
When I played it, I was like, who did this song? And I read like this long article about this like mid-90s girl group who used tried to use the Clay Fighter theme to get a Motown contract. Like there's a whole backstory to the Clay Fighter theme, and it kind of rules. Did Super Bomberman Boxing Legends of the Ring, which is a terrible boxing game. And maybe like the worst game I played out of all of these.
Really?
Yeah, it's real bad. And then I did like a bunch of beat 'em ups: Knights of the Round, King of Dragons, Turtles in Time, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which were quick, easy, and fun because beat 'em ups are pretty hard to screw up.
Yeah. I mean, they're all pretty much the same.
Yeah. And so we'll finish NBA Jam tomorrow and probably work on some other stuff after. I think I'm gonna do another edutainment game.
Cool.
So that should be fun. Yeah.
Excellent. Right on. So you've been playing just a lot of shit. Did you play non-stream stuff other than the Octopath?
Octopath, Mega Man X, and that's about it.
Right on. Cool.
Yeah.
I've just been playing more tennis and golf story, so I don't really have anything to talk about. Yeah, no, just like I have tennis elbow now. It's real bad.
You and Andre Agassi just out there just tearing up the courts.
We're buds now. Yeah. We were gonna go head to head, but then we just decided.
But then the tennis elbow started acting up.
Yeah, I'm like, why don't we just be buds? And they're like, oh, he's like, oh man, I understand. Tennis elbow is the worst. Let's go get coffee. So he's actually sleeping in the guest bedroom right now. It's weird.
And he was looking for a friend.
That's all he wanted.
He was like, people always like me for my tennis skills, but you like me for my coffee.
I do.
And now you and Andre Agassi are like,
man, yeah, it's a weird life.
Is Andre the tennis player? Andre the person.
We had that exact same conversation. It was good. Nikki, did you play anything? Yeah, what'd you play?
I played Super Mario 3 Mix.
Okay, how you like it?
It's pretty cool. I mentioned that in another episode that I thought it was a pretty cool game.
Yeah.
Also, I've played a little bit of co-op Fortnite with Dylan.
Oh wow!
What?
Whoa! All right, now
okay.
I'm not surprised that Dylan played Fortnite, but I'm a little surprised you did. So what do you think?
It wasn't the Battle Royale mode, although
Okay.
I liked it. And I've turned the Epic launcher on so that I could play the PvP mode, but then I go and play Unreal Tournament instead.
No, that sounds like Nikki. So but what do you like? I'm interested to see.
The co-op mode is fine. It's like
This
you
is save the world mode, right?
why Dylan likes it to protect like yourself and I guess machines from invaders.
All right.
Is that save the world mode or whatever it's called? Yeah. I've heard kind of middling things about it. Like it's not bad.
It's fine.
Though, isn't that the one mode you have to pay for?
Yes.
Wow.
You can play
All
just
right.
regular Fortnite for free against small children.
No.
Some of them are on cell phones. You may even do pretty well.
And all of them are going to call you various slurs.
That's true.
But so I put it on, and like almost immediately, I was treated to people saying like, "Let's trade for V-Bucks. This person's a scammer. This person's a slur." I'm like, "Oh, cool. It's like I'm at work."
Cool. Right on.
Like playing the little bit of Fortnite that I have played really makes me appreciate, Nintendo's very hands-off approach to online, wherein you can't fucking talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of like it, because I don't want to talk to anybody.
Right.
Because everybody's bad.
Understand. Yeah, like I'll play Mario Kart online, Mario Kart 8 online, and that's one of the very few games I play online with people I don't know, because as far as I'm concerned, they're just really good AI. So,
Yeah, might as well be.
yeah. Well, cool. Well, I'm glad you've been playing some stuff, really kicking up the abilities with your new PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that. You know, maybe one of these days I won't put on Unreal tournaments and will instead play Battle Royale and Fortnite.
That's true. Yeah. Have you played the more recent Unreal tournaments, or are you still on the original?
That's what's in the Epic launcher. It's the pre-alpha version that's been stuck in pre-alpha for like 10 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
All the developers for Unreal Tournament went over to Fortnite, so that's never getting updated.
Okay, all right. So it seemed like actually now that you would like Fortnite at this point.
They're not very similar games at all.
It's not, and it's a third-person shooter, and
All right.
Like, and I get why Dylan likes it. Like, the part of Fortnite I hated the most was the building. I hate.
Dylan really likes building stuff.
I like building stuff in some games. I really hated building in.
It's
Fortnite.
really kind of clunky in Fortnite,
Mhm.
honestly. Or I'm really bad at it. But I mean, it's probably little column A, little column B. But building feels really clunky.
I think I like building things at a slower pace. Like the
Right.
fast-paced action of Fortnite is what doesn't do it for me. But you give me something like, like I would count Mario Maker, honestly, or like Dragon Quest Builders on Switch allows you to build huge structures. Though again, I step back and I say I didn't like Minecraft, so I don't know. I don't know where that dichotomy lies. But I thought the building in Fortnite it didn't work for me.
Sure.
Yeah, but then again,
So,
And that's incorporated into the PvP mode as well.
sure, yeah.
So
why don't we get into playing the worst games ever?
Let's do it.
All right.
No.
Okay, so like I said, these are the worst games ever, and Nikki is up first.
I'm really excited to share with you my horrible game.
Okay, cool.
It,
She wouldn't tell us what it is.
I got spoiled.
Did you?
Because
IGN calls this game a pile, not a piece, a pile of trash. A disaster burned onto a UMD, and a competitor for the worst game on the PSP. Friends, I played number 23 on GamesRadar.com's top 50 worst games of all time, Dragonball Evolution for the
oh
PS.
my
My God. Wow.
Nikki, please tell me you played story mode, please.
I did not.
Oh no, you have to go back and play story.
I don't have to go back and play this garbage game ever again.
You tell me you didn't like it.
No.
Mm.
So what's this? This was for the Vita, you said?
The PSP.
Okay, the PS. So this is like our second PSP game. So, right on. What would you like to say, Nikki, about this Dragon Ball garbage? Tell us the hold on. Tell us the story of Dragon Ball Evolution. Okay, you don't have
Dragon
to.
Ball is about this guy who's like part monkey,
Mhm.
and he is super powerful in his human form,
Uh-huh.
and he trains really hard,
Correct.
and he becomes the ultimate fighter of the world, competing in MMA battles and stuff.
Yes, MMA.
You're not super off.
No.
It's
No.
pretty good.
There's like a hunt for like the Dragon Balls all over the world, and it grants you a wish, and like they turn cyborgs into humans.
Yeah, technically, she's not wrong about any of this.
Yeah, all that fits. All of that tracks.
Yeah.
Now, do you remember the plot of Dragon Ball Evolution?
No.
Because we watched that together.
I remember we watched it together over
Yeah.
AIM, and AIM chatted together in a group chat.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a blast.
It was fun.
I remember having fun making fun of it. I don't really remember the story. I feel like white kid named Goku is attending high school. And
Goku Smith.
was his name Goku fucking Smith?
No.
Oh my god.
Goku Johansson.
He's bullied by a guy whose actor is named Texas Battle, and that was great. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into playing the game. Sound good?
This is wonderful.
All
So
right.
Let's play. Ah, Fox, yes.
This is a weird menu on this totally legitimate PSP you're playing.
yeah, I was gonna cut it out, but then I didn't.
Cool.
Listen,
Dips.
So, if you hadn't already guessed, I don't know from Dragon Ball.
No. No, it's great.
But there is one thing I do
People who
know,
made this game.
and well, I'll call it out here in a second.
Yeah, that's it. That username is kind of fitting for the experience. DB Evolution.
So, I
shit.
played the arcade mode,
This is my jam.
and I put it
man.
to normal because, why not?
You're not a coward.
Exactly.
Oh shit, there's 5 whole characters.
So, again, I don't know from Dragon Ball, but I feel pretty confident in saying that Gohan is not an old man.
No.
Okay, alright.
Well, I mean,
There's 2 Gohans, Nikki.
Who cares?
Oh god, they gave Bulma a last name, I forgot.
Bulma Enchanto.
Enchanto is a plucky young woman with a PhD, somehow also in high school, right? Isn't she in high school with Goku White Boy? Like,
Chi-Chi, Goku says you're pretty strong. Did he? Oh, that's sweet. Don't get all lovey-dovey on... what is this?
ah.
Are they
This is an
gonna,
arcade mode?
are they gonna make out?
So the controls were interesting. Apparently there is a way on this totally legit PSP system to turn on like a turbo mode, and I think there were a couple of times where I accidentally did turn that on and back off again. But so beyond that, the controls suck. I couldn't figure out a way to jump. You could dash, but you had to use the analog stick. You couldn't use the D-pad.
I love, like, okay, so this is very obviously Dragon Ball Budokai from, like, the PlayStation.
Sure.
So they just gave it real-life actors for some reason, and none of it fucking works at all.
Does Bulma in Dragon Ball actually have a gun?
No.
Okay. Can she summon things?
No.
No,
Oh boy, she can
She has
summon in this
capsules.
game.
Yeah, she's got capsules that things pop out of.
Oh,
She can't summon
well,
like
she can summon in this
gods.
game, and it's real cool.
Like what? Fucking Ifrit or?
You'll see. Why would I spoil the greatest thing ever for you?
You sure? Like Bahamut fucking Zero shows up and murders Chi-Chi.
Oh, did she just summon a motorcycle?
And it crushed her to death.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Was I not looking at that? I missed that.
You
Don't
you
worry,
missed
you'll see a lot
Okay.
more.
She just looked so above her victory. She just threw her head back and shrugged.
She just shot her in the face with guns, Andy says. Which is really what Dragon Ball's all about.
Right?
So, like, I don't even, Bulma definitely doesn't fight in the original Dragon Ball. I don't think she fights in the movie either.
She fights a little bit, I think.
Does she?
Yeah, something to make her relevant to actually be in the story at all.
And Emmy Rossum, who played Bulma, is like a respectable actress now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, everyone was a broke, starving actor once.
She summoned a bear?
Wait, what the hell?
That did nothing.
So maybe it's like random what you summon?
No,
Yeah.
because eventually I summoned nothing but motorcycles.
Oh. Why would you summon anything else?
What? So, this is You just hit her with 2 motorcycles. That wasn't so tough. Yeah, because you crushed her with 2 motorcycles, you insane person.
I did it.
This is like the opening capsules is pretty on brand, you know.
Sure.
Oh my god. Fuck. Rawr.
What the hell?
Goku, no,
Goku,
come back
no.
to us.
Rawr.
Does Goku turn into the fucking gorilla in the movie?
Yeah, dude, you don't remember?
I don't.
Yeah.
I also want to point out that Bulma looks a lot like Ariana Grande.
Oh yeah, kinda.
Rawr. Whoa,
Oh
fucking,
no, he's a teen wolf.
yeah, fucking Teen Wolf over here, man. So, like, just like every other Dragon Ball video game, you've got multiple Gokus in it, so that's good. Every Dragon Ball game needs as many Gokus as possible, and this has at least 2. You've got High School Goku and you've got Monkey Goku. Shit, that attack seems... What? Did he summon Meteor? What just happened?
Right? He's like Ifrit. It's stupid.
That's okay, just drop motorcycles on him until he
Right.
dies. I feel like if I could keep motorcycles in a small capsule, like, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just crush people with them. Oh no. Oh, hey.
This animation is really good.
Yeah, it was like, I felt like I was there.
Right.
I really like his character model and like all 12 polygons. Do you think like someone saw the movie and was like, fuck, I gotta go get into this Dragon Ball thing? And like then they got this game and like they stopped.
Yes.
And like now they're out there and like, you know, a friend is like, hey, do you like Dragon Ball? I see you got the Goku symbol on your shirt. Yeah, I love Dragon Ball. I've seen the movie and played the PSP game.
You know, I really wouldn't be surprised if there was someone like that out there.
Wasn't this gonna get a sequel, this movie?
I mean, everything is supposed to get a sequel, right?
I guess.
But it was
You
really
know,
bad.
the writer for the movie, like, wrote a lengthy apology a couple
Yes.
years after it came out.
Oh, did he really?
Yes.
My favorite part is James Marsters, who played Piccolo in this movie. He voices a character in Dragon Ball Super, and he does it for free under an assumed name, basically because he really likes Dragon Ball and the fandom, and really just wanted to apologize for making something so horrible.
That's honestly so sad.
Oh man.
my goodness.
Okay. All right. So, what did you think?
I mean, if that's not Dragon Ball,
What is?
Oh, well then, why have I not been watching it all my life?
I mean, you've seen the movie. That's the only piece of Dragon Ball media that exists.
Well then, shit. I feel pretty damn good about
You know, why
myself.
watch the TV show when you can just condense it all down to that good, hour and a half mark, and you get everything you need. You get, someone in high school calling Goku Gayku. You get, Goku and Chi-Chi flirting by airbending. You get Spike from Buffy and some really bad makeup pontificating about nothing. It's real good.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fantastic. Really
Yeah.
great A. Yeah, so you would play that again, right?
No.
I offended you. I'm sorry. All right. So Matt wants to go last. So so I'll follow us up. So I had originally played the worst rated Sega Genesis game. But it actually was too bad to actually put on the show. It was Back to the Future 3, and it was basically 10 minutes of a D-pad shooting gallery and ducking tomahawks and jumping over boxes. The end. So,
Did you know there's like no fucking good Back to the Future 3 games out there? Like, Back to the Future 3 on NES is god awful.
yeah.
The
Yeah, well,
Telltale game's okay.
I
yeah.
never played that one.
The
But
Telltale game is the only good Back to the Future game, and it was supposed to serve kind of as Back to the Future.
Oh, no, the other good Back to the Future game is the one on Super Nintendo that was Japan only.
Oh, really? I haven't played that one.
Yeah, there's a Back to the Future platformer that has like super deformed Marty McFly, and it kind of rules. It's really good.
Right on. Well, now I have to play that because I love the Back to the Future franchise. But we're sadly not going to watch that video because you would have been super bored. So instead, I played one of the top 20 worst NES games as decided by Cracked, and one other list that I can't remember what it was. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to say. Why don't we just get into playing it?
Sure.
All right. So there's Athena. Watch what happens when I push start.
Yeah.
You see that sexy wink?
Oh, damn,
man.
Athena. Shit.
Wow,
Shit.
this is some music.
Yeah, it is. It's piercing.
Oh no. I think it's telling me to kill. I have to listen. I have to. The tree looks upset.
It looks just so sad.
Here's how you're going to be feeling here in a few minutes.
Yeah. So I kill these little pig demons, and I pick up.
What are you carrying?
I think it's a sperm, and now I have a hammer. So
All right.
I think when those little plants pop up, that's just like a checkpoint that doesn't work. But it does make sound and give me stuff.
Great. I'm glad that it makes sound because the sounds in this game are really good.
Yeah, aren't they? So there's the little fucking chest knights. And I don't know what happened. I had a lot of health left, but died instantly when that fucking chest knight stabbed me with his sword. And that'll maybe be a little bit of a theme. So this weird purple sperm thing, I still don't really know at this point what the difference between these weapons are. I just assume whenever a new one falls, it must be an upgrade, so I pick it up.
I mean, like, what is it even? What is it? It's an alien head or a helmet? I guess
It's a helmet, yeah.
Why does the helmet not match your color scheme? Why didn't they even try?
Dude, I don't know.
Are they dropping pink things or are those explosions?
Those are explosions.
What
Those
is
are...
this?
Yeah, see the night guys?
I don't like that. They look... No, I don't like any of those.
No. So I pick up the sword.
Uh-huh.
And I'm real afraid that they're going to kill me because they seem to arbitrarily just take away all of my life for no reason at random. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. And I never figure out why.
This looks like something someone would accidentally make. Like
Right.
they're typing in code and this happened.
So apparently this was based off of a arcade game that was very well received, but this game was super not. So I thought I'll kill this guy, but nope, my sword doesn't really hurt him, so fuck that.
Like,
I also find out that the sword does not break rocks, so
Yeah.
I guess it's good that I randomly jump super high.
so, Athena's an SNK game, which is the same company that makes Fatal Fury and King of Fighters. And they made a sequel to this game called Psycho Soldier, which is a fucking great video game name.
Right.
And
Is it just a bunch of Psycho Crushers?
No, it stars Athena's like descendant essentially,
Okay.
and she's like a main character in the King of Fighters series. And
Oh,
has
really?
been since like '94, and like there's 20 of those games.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool.
So Athena, like this game, has lived forever. She's in. She's a secret boss. This character in this game is a
Athena?
secret boss. Yeah, a secret boss in Capcom versus SNK Chaos.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you have to like beat, I don't know, like Violent Kin or something and go to heaven. There, and then you kill it. What the hell?
So there's this weird tree thing that I can't figure out how to kill, and killed me pretty much instantaneously.
Claim and draw that for us? What?
Probably. Yeah. So anyway, I haven't really quite figured it out yet, but I'm quickly learning that one of the most infuriating parts of this game is when you get hit, there are no invincibility frames.
Sure.
So you can get juggled between villains until you're dead very quickly. And that fucking is just real infuriating.
And this is on NES, right?
This is the NES, yeah.
Okay. Like, what's even the story here? This is a fucking fever dream.
Right? No, it's like I think Athena hates horse people and little slime creatures and pig demons.
And she wants to murder them.
Yeah, she wants to murder all the moblins and... Don't know why I died there, but I did.
There's no hit detection. There's
No.
no indication. You game over.
I did, but I'm going to try again.
Why?
Because I want to see another level.
You know, SNK made good games eventually.
Yeah. Like, SNK vs. Street Fighter for the PlayStation 2 was fucking great. I think it was the second one.
Yeah.
I loved the hell out of that game.
A lot of SNK fighting games are great. They made stuff like Ikari Warriors on NES. It's pretty alright. The Metal Slug series.
Yeah, Metal Slug was great.
But like, this is pretty bad.
It's not good.
I like the one soundtrack that it has.
Right? Occasionally will play another song, like when you beat something or pick up something. But the song that it plays does not stop the background music, and it completely clashes.
Oh.
So again, this game seems like an accident. Oh my god, they're just everywhere. There's nothing.
Right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just got fucking juggled to death by these fucking horse creatures.
All right, our second Twitch emote should be Athena spinning for eternity when she dies.
So okay, this is the better of the two games that I played. So there's at least that.
So like, are you? I'm wondering if that's actually a hammer, or like, are we looking at like a Goemon situation? Or are you using a pipe?
Oh, maybe.
Because the first thing you grab looks like a pipe.
I still don't fucking know what that was.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Whoa, the box art for Athena is something.
I've not.
It has an audience.
Does it? Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. Based on the sexy wink in the opening.
Yeah. Upon landing, unarmed and nearly nude, the princess only has her kicks to fend off the approaching monsters, but she may collect the dead enemy's various weapons. So I guess you're just using whatever their weapons are.
Yeah, I'm picking up whatever the enemy's weapons. It's like, see, they have the weird club sperm too. The little pig creatures. But they don't always drop them.
So I guess this is kind of based on various mythologies.
I guess.
You know, you've got like the pig guys who you're kind of looking at like Chinese stuff. And then Athena, obviously, that's Greek.
Okay, I've picked up the bow and arrow that does not hurt enemies. It did nothing to the people I shot with it. This game is infuriating, guys.
So this game has one level, right?
I guess so. It's all I've seen so far in this game or this video. I desperately want to see something else. I want to get back to the weird angry tree.
I love this fucking song.
Right? And I don't know what the hell that like green thing that has the same mouth that the trees does.
Oh, the tall slime beast?
Yeah, the tall slime beast that looks very different.
This is just where you die every time.
Yeah, those fucking horse demons. So, I decided, yeah, I'm done. Yeah. That game...
You didn't enjoy playing this?
Do I regret playing this?
You didn't enjoy playing this?
No, I didn't. No, it was straight garbage. Yeah, no, this...
Polar Bears says this looks like a game.
It
is,
I guess, technically a game. I pressed buttons, I jumped, I kicked, I felt sad afterwards. So yeah, at least was not an endless runner / shooting gallery game that Back to the Future 3 was, that I almost played. But fuck, if it was just not like infuriating to play, the lack of a fucking invincibility frame at all, and the fact that you don't really know if you've been hit or not. And
yeah,
how,
honestly, like normally in NES games like Double Dragon, or not Double Dragon, but like Ninja Gaiden, when you get hit by an enemy, you get knocked back, and it fucking sucks.
yeah.
Like Castlevania, Ninja Gaiden, stuff like that. There, I would like pray for a knockback. Please get me out of there.
Yeah, I get hit by the guy,
Yeah.
and then nothing happens. I just keep getting hit by the guy who's right there while I'm trying to very slowly swing my weapon to hurt them. It's fucking sucked. So yeah. I maybe would have rather played Dragon Ball Evolution. I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, Matt, what did you play?
All right. So, my video game, if we can call it that, is legendary. I was really surprised to find that we had never touched it on our show before, because most of the internet knows about this game. Coming to you from the bowels of 2003 Russia, is a game that literally was sold in stores in the United States for human American money. People paid for it, probably with money that they had assumedly worked for. Man hours went into the purchase of this video game. Sorry, video game.
Okay.
It is a racing game. Racing game for the personal computer. Again, released in 2003. I played Big Rigs Over the Road Racing.
Oh boy, man.
Yeah, so Big Rigs, I would tell you about, different worst games of all time lists that it's on, which it appears on many. But I think the best claim to fame is that it is the lowest rated game on Metacritic.
Wow. Of any game or like PC?
Of any.
Holy shit. All right, this will be exciting.
Their developer still.
That means Desert Bus got a better rating than this game.
Yeah, Desert Bus is a better game. The packaging of Big Rigs states that the main objective of the game is to race a semi-trailer truck, known colloquially as a big rig, in order to safely deliver illegal cargo being carried by the vehicle while avoiding the local police force. In the game itself, no objectives beyond reaching the finish line of a track are presented. There is no load on your truck, and there are no police in the game.
Cool.
I had a bit of a time getting this game to run. I found it pretty easily. It's kind of abandonware at this point. But I couldn't record it without playing it windowed. And, I tried the tried and true, Alt-Enter, didn't work. I tried to, go into the game itself and, -W at the end, didn't work. I had to edit a INI file that came with the game and change one number. But the INI file by default doesn't allow anyone to actually edit it. So I had to go in and change all user permissions for that INI file on my computer. It was the most buck wild shit I've ever encountered. Getting a game to just be in a window.
Holy shit.
And all I had to do was go into a notepad file and change a number 0 to a number 1, and that was fucking it.
Okay.
Big Rigs, you're going to see this game, and it's got a soundtrack.
Okay.
When I played this game, there was no music. I added the music in myself. I edited it. You may ask, where did this music come from? This music is from Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. This game has files that I downloaded for audio. There are music tracks. But no one put in any code to make them play in the game.
So this was music included in the release of the game.
Yeah, it has 5 whole tracks, 5 whole
but
ones.
No one ever bothered to actually make them play.
Yeah, no one put any code for the songs, so I added them back in. We're kind of simulating an
working
upgrade,
game.
a working game. I also, let me tell you the other thing that we got working. I'll tell you that about halfway through.
Okay.
I played the patched version.
Okay.
A patch was released for this game, an official patch. It changed something.
Okay.
Let's watch Big Rigs Over the Road.
Let's do it.
All right, so this is the menu.
So this is the music you added in.
Yeah, but it's real music from the game. This is the default. All textures are low, so I just left it. Seemed like the right thing to do. So I'm going to go into Customs Race here, and you've got 4 different big rigs to pick from. Thunder, Mega 1, Thunderbolt, and Sunrise W12.
What?
I was like, Mega 1 sounds like the one for me. We got tracks like Devil Passage 2, Forgotten Road 1, Night Ride, and Small Town Road. Yes, there is no Forgotten Road 2. Why would there be? So, we click on the screen and we load it up. Loading is based entirely upon your amount of RAM.
Okay.
So the more RAM you have, the less the loading times. You can see over on the left, there's the guy I'm racing against. He doesn't have any AI, so he never moves. And the controls are, you see I didn't move at first because I was trying WASD. That doesn't work. You actually move by pressing up on the arrow keys, which is really weird for any game ever. But your controls are up, down, left, and right. Down kind of slows you down. Up makes you go forward. Left and right turn you left and right. And then space is reverse. Keep space bar in mind.
What?
Yeah.
So wait, you're playing a patched version of the game, and they didn't include AI for the person you're racing?
Well, in the original version, there was no person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now they added the opponent.
They added a more broken feature.
Right. He doesn't work.
Cool.
You may notice that the textures are loading sort of as I go.
Yeah, man.
That draw distance is amazing.
Yeah. Well, you can see everything. Also, I just kind of, it's Big Rigs off the road, right? I just went off the road. Also, I just went off the plane of reality. There's
no collision.
As far as I know, there is no collision detection for literally anything in the game. Going up and down hills is just, you just do it, man. It just happens.
You just drive through everything.
And so here I am. I decided, well, let's just keep going. Oh, I went out into sort of null space. And you turn around. There's the map. Okay, well, I guess I'll just go back and see what I can do.
What the hell?
I want to reiterate, this game was sold.
This game cost money.
It costs money to people.
So, wait, can you lose this game?
You bought it, right?
Well, that's you losing because of the game. But
Sure.
Like, you're racing somebody, but they don't move.
Right. You can kind of see in the top left, I had escape to try and return back to the main menu. But I only get return to race and quit to Windows. Those are my only options. So I'm like, well, let's quit to Windows. And that brings me back to the main menu.
Oh, sure.
Cool.
Yeah. You might have seen... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I just wanted to get a reminder. What system was this for?
This is a PC game.
Oh, when was this released? 2003.
Oh,
okay. It looks like a Windows 95, 98 game.
So you will notice, and there's my friend again. At the top left, there were I've got the laps, which there's always one. The time, which is always falling off. The PNT, which I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh wait, here we go.
There's no hit detection for the fucking bridge.
Well, let's try that again. Whoop. And let's try the bridge again. Maybe I just missed. Nope.
No, there really is only collision detection for hills.
Yeah, I don't know what the PNT is in the top left that never actually moves. There's also the red bars, and I fill in, they turn green every time I pass a checkpoint, and that's how you win.
Okay.
At one point I tried to win a race, because, I figure why not? But if a keen-eyed viewer, just go right through that house, a keen-eyed viewer would note that I had probably about half as many red checkpoints boxes up in the Ultra Nav and the last track. That's because the game doesn't really restart when you restart. So it doubled the amount of checkpoints that I need to pass, but you only can fill in one green rectangle for each checkpoint on a given track. So I can actually never win now.
Wait, can you reuse old checkpoints? Is that a possibility?
No. If I go through a checkpoint once, I can never go through it again. I can go through it, but I mean, it just doesn't light up another light on the bar. So I can't win. I'm trying. I really want to win, but I can't, guys. I'm so sorry.
It's like this person just sat down and programmed a game, but never tried to play it at all. Like they typed out some code and were like, yeah, this has got to be perfect.
Yeah, this is American racing game. They love truck. I love making truck. I love going out and driving truck across American roadside like this. This is American road. You know?
Yeah, this weird cobblestone thing that you're driving on.
It's big rig. You don't know big rig. It's good. It's good. You drive the truck. It has sort of, you see through it like normal truck.
Yeah, exactly like normal truck.
There's tail lights on where tires is. It is very well modeled. This is look at big American bridge. Fuck bridge. We're going the ravine. No, big American. We cross the bridge because this one's gonna have detection. And just like the real America, again, our infrastructure is just nothing. There it is. And you, at the very least right now, you may be rocking out to these rad tracks. Again, I reiterate, these are real songs that were included in the game. I should also include, I didn't take the time to add in the sound effects, which are also included in the game. There are 4 of them. One of them is for crashing, which I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, man. Okay, so this game came out, and they were like, oh shit, we fucked something up. The thing we need to fix is we need to add a non-moving enemy. Now it's good.
Well, I mean, also before, you actually couldn't win. In the original version, there was no objective.
You just drove around.
That.
Yeah, like there wasn't just an opponent, but also you couldn't actually win the race. You technically can win, and I'm going to show that off a little later in this video. But it's hard to win when, again, every time you start a new track from the main menu, it adds on all of the checkpoints, and there's just not enough to pass. So yeah, if you like driving directly up a vertical wall, this is the game for you.
I could do that in Uniracers, and that was fine.
And now we're in heaven. That's nice. It's like being dead, which is the dream when you're playing this game. Yeah.
Oh, you can dance.
A little bit. You'll see me dance later, actually.
So the plot is you're trying to get your cargo.
Yeah, the
away
illegal
from
cargo.
The police that aren't chasing you, and the cargo that is not in the fucking stuff you're hauling, because there's nothing to haul. Okay.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Cool. I think at this point I actually closed the game and restarted it. I cut out an entire track because I hadn't actually realized that it was adding the red bars to me at that point. So I've actually closed the game and restarted it. Now we're playing Small Town Road.
Oh, absolutely.
And we're going to go for the victory here. Okay. Small Town Road, by the way, I should point out, you're not going to see it. I do cut out some of it because it's pretty boring. I just try and actually win the race. But Small Town Road is France and California put together.
But yeah.
Yeah.
You've never been there?
It's like you go and the moon. I'm sorry, France, California, and the moon. Here's the little city streets, and then here's the moon. And there's a military base. Now you're on the moon, and then I cut out the Louvre when I drive through the fucking Arc de Triomphe. and there's also a palm tree section with a beach. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
So,
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah.
I wanted to look up the Metacritic score, but as I was looking into that information, I found that this game was released in its pre-alpha stage.
Yeah, this is it.
So
there was never. Oh wait, hold on. Here comes the win. I'm gonna win.
Your winner.
Oh my God.
Your winner.
I didn't edit that. It immediately goes back to the main.
Cool.
That was pretty much the best, though. Like you're winner. You are winner.
You are winner. I'm like, well, I want to, maybe I can win a race again. I wanted to see if it maybe added the bars on, but now they're all green. I want to see what happens. So I'm trying a new race.
Did that play the Final Fantasy victory?
That was me.
Okay. All right.
So now it does indeed carry the full green bars over to every race, and now I now
you just instantly win.
I just auto win every single race. That can't be right. Let's try it again. I'm sure it's fine. Here we go. Damn it! I'm winner. Okay. All right. There's one more thing
to the game. As far as they're concerned, you are winner.
There's one more thing to try, and I noticed that when you press reverse, it made you go a lot faster than normal. So I wanted to see what happened if I just held down reverse. So I want you to watch both the game and the speedometer.
Oh my God.
Whoa. This is not sped up.
You're gonna become Inside Out truck.
Yes, none of this is sped up. This is just happening. And so...
Where does the skybox end? Oh wow, you are on How do we make this the show title?
I am the Shuck of the Infinite. I have become everything in the universe. I am going over the road. I will deliver illegal cargo everywhere in the cosmos. Again, not speeding up. I have cut for time. Now I've been holding down the spacebar for about 4 minutes. We're at about negative 10 million miles an hour.
Sure, as cars do.
As cars do. You can see
broken out of the fucking box.
Skip ahead a little. Yeah, no, the number is just going off the screen at this point. The truck is just sort of merging with reality itself. It's we're up at the 9-minute mark. I decide I'm gonna go ahead and just try and drive forward now that I have vanished from the ether. I don't have any idea where the level is or if it even exists. I think maybe I've traveled through time and nothing is left. Let's just come to a complete stop. There it is.
There you go. Look at your mileage gauge.
Yeah, and now I can just drive. Drive here alone with the universe.
You are a winner.
I think we're all winners today, guys.
So okay, that game looks real bad.
Yeah.
But a lot of fun to watch you play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I milked it though. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's all of the entertainment. So, big rigs.
I can't believe they released a game that people paid money for. That's
for American dollars.
That's fucking status, like state. It's like
you could have gone to like fucking Circuit City in 2003 and like bought a box with that game inside of it. You go up to fucking Media Play and you're like, please, sir, can I never buy another PC game again? Because if they're all like this, I'm done.
Or at the very least, like everything else is step up. So yeah.
Right.
This game was also played at AGDQ 2015.
Yeah, no, I got the methodology for playing in windowed mode because, again, I had trouble recording it in full screen. I got it from the speedrun guide. So there's a community out there, viewers, if you would like to go out and find yourself on the world record leaderboard for big rigs.
So how do you speedrun a game that you can't win?
You throw it in the trash faster than anybody else. You take the disc,
Cool.
you break it, and you put it in a trash
It's like
can.
a pretty complex strat. I don't know if I'll be able to figure it out.
Yeah, it's pretty much damage boosting, where you damage the game irreparably.
The trash.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's, I think, pretty much it for the show. But before we call it quits, Matt, what are we doing next time?
I was surprised when I randomized this theme because we have a list, viewer, to kind of peek behind the curtain a bit of about 61 different themes that I randomize each time. And this is theme number 1 on the list. And we've only technically done it once.
I guess one doesn't get randomized very often.
Yeah, and the last time it came up, we've done it about 80 episodes ago.
Wow.
And I feel like I'm talking it up like it's some great theme. It's number 1, so it's the first one we thought of. So it's nothing special. No. We're gonna play games based on motion pictures. We're going to Hollywood for movie-based games.
All right.
So-
Man.
You could have time to play more Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah, next week all 3 of us play it. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, then, that's what you have to look forward to in 2 weeks. Until then, I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, Nikki Wright and Matt Krua.
Beep, beep.
Until next time, don't die. But, Matt, they should do something. What is it?
Beep, beep. Keep
Fair. Fair. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.